This Friday, it marks 10 years since the disappearance of the Malaysian Airlines Flight 370, and we're nowhere closer to an explanation of what happened now than we were then. But the Malaysian government said this week it's open to relaunching a new search, and an American deep ocean exploration company is offering to do it. 239 people were on board that flight to Beijing when it disappeared somewhere over the southern Indian Ocean. Joining me now is NewsNation special correspondent and investigative reporter Ross Coulthart, who's covered this story for the last decade. Ross, it's always good to see you. I mean, talk about a development in one of the great aviation mysteries of our time, especially for those families who've gone 10 years without any sort of answer.
I know, and it's heartbreaking, Markie.
Yeah.
I've been talking to Australian families who've lost loved ones, Malaysian families and Chinese families, and all of them feel the pain, and it gets worse as each year goes by. And now the Malaysian government's talking once again about possibly funding another search. There's been two previously, of course, both unsuccessful. There's been, I think, 43 pieces of debris that are thought to be related to the plane that have been recovered over the years, but no definitive answer yet on what exactly happened. And that's what the families want. They want to know how this disaster happened. And I think also a lot of people want to try and allay the conspiracy theories that have come to pass. There's a hell of a lot being said about MH370, which could easily be disproven if the wreckage is eventually found.
And you talk about, all those searches and individual investigations that have been conducted. The Malaysian government and other countries have spent $130 million searching, for this aircraft just in 2017. They found nothing then. Now you have this Texas-based company coming forward that's offered to lead the search. They say they have new technology. Ross, what do you think that actually looks like?
Well, Ocean Infinity, led by a chap called Oliver Plunkett, is one of the vessels that led the most recent search, and they did some phenomenal work. But they're only as good as where they're told to look. And part of the problem with the MH370 mystery is that we started out with the assumption that the plane was in some way incapacitated, perhaps by a fire, and that eventually it fell into the sea after it ran out of fuel. Now, there's been alternative theories that have speculated that there was a rogue pilot, that perhaps it was a Captain Zahari, the main captain on the aircraft, and that it was somehow some kind of suicide mission. This is, of course, disputed by the Malaysians and indeed vigorously disputed also by some of the investigators here in Australia. But the fact that there might have been a rogue pilot, that this could have been a dreadful murder-suicide for some unexplained reasons, could explain why the aircraft has been outside the existing search area, because a pilot could have done a controlled landing on the sea, and they could have glided the aircraft considerably further than an aircraft that just ran out of fuel.
Yeah, and then deployed those inflatables.
Now driving the new search.
Yeah. Well, I guess when you don't have any answers, all possibilities are still at play. But certainly the aviation world and those families hoping for answers in this latest update. They deserve closure, that's for sure. Ross Coulthart, thank you so much. Good to see you.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.